Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly update. We are now coming a little bit closer toward the end of August and we're getting into that final quarter of the year. And lots of cool things are happening, especially in the fish department. We're gonna go back on Monday and we're gonna have a weekend update. We're gonna get back to that because a lot of stuff has been coming in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that you guys have no idea even about. And I'm gonna try to present that to you on Mondays coming up this week. So right now, let's go ahead and get into the update and some of the new things that have come this week. Two things I want to quickly mention in kind of our parts department is a lot of people come in here. Two of the questions that are asked the most is, what do I do if I have a power outage? What do I do as a backup to my aquarium? Now, if you can afford a generator, great, because that would be the best solution of all. If you can't, one of these, a Breeza, or we also have, what do we have, Kat?
The Aquarium Co-op.
Aquarium Co-op one, but they're battery-powered air pumps. And a battery-powered air pump is a great thing to have on hand if you're going on vacation, out of town, doing whatever you're doing. Throw one of these on your tank because just simply oxygenating a tank can buy you a good bit of time. If power is ever out, if the tank is properly oxygenated, you've got probably anywhere from 6 to 12 hours, depending on the tank, the size, and the amount of oxygen going in there. But this will buy you more time. Can't control temperature, but you can control the oxygen content. So definitely want to check one of these out. The other thing that we're asked about 27,000 times a day is algae. Check that. That didn't even make the bloopers. I caught it. So these handy little UV sterilizers require absolutely no plumbing, and they can fit in small aquariums. We have them right down to even nano tank size. They are a great way to control algae in a tank. You just simply put them in. They add extra oxygen as well by moving water around and sending it through a UV sterilization, and boom, suddenly you don't have green water and these bad algae outbreaks. So you definitely want to check out one of these. These are super affordable and a great way to add extra filtration to your tank.
Hello, it's Kevin. I'm back after being out sick for over a week, but now I'm getting everything back in order, and we have gotten in a huge selection of fish in stock here at Fishy Business. I've changed around a lot of my little cove in here. We have a lot of oddballs. We got a swarm of tinfoil barbs here. We have a battle dome tank here. We have all kinds of oddballs back here, and we'll have more coming in Friday as well. So great week for Fishy Business. If you're looking for really cool community fish that's a live bear that you could easily breed in your tank, we have so many different types of mollies. There's some balloon mollies, there's the lyre tail crescent mollies, all kinds of colors in stock, really cool live bears. One little tip I'll give you though, they do like aquarium salt, about a tablespoon per 5 gallons. That will condition them to breed and also keep them from getting bacterial and fungal infections. We have in stock a lot of different types of ENDLER live bearer males in stock, all kinds of awesome colors in stock. Didn't see any females available as of yet, but we do have the males, and they're doing really nicely in with these white cloud mountain minnows that keep photobombing us. But we got to get in a good selection from a different supplier on these, and these are the best looking ones I've had in a while. Look at this awesome batch of RUMMYNOSE tetras. This is an incredible looking batch that we've got in. We quarantined them for a few days for good measure to make sure that they were in good health, but they look fantastic. We have some really cool looking PERLMUTT libidochromis. Everyone knows about the lemon yellows because yeah, they're striking and beautiful. These are PERLMUTTs. The males will get a lot of purple in them as they mature. They're a really good Mavuna species to put in any African cichlid tank. Man, if you're looking for electric blue jack Dempseys, look no further. This is the best looking batch I've had in a while. They are over twice the size of the last ones I had in. They are a great price for $29.99. They are a very good semi-aggressive fish. They're not like their regular Jack Dempsey counterparts. The coloring gene that they use makes this fish stay a little smaller, usually not in excess of 6 inches, but the color is phenomenal and the aggression is kind of gone compared to most other cichlids. Not to say that they're not spicy, but They're not bloodthirsty demons.
First, we got a really good deal on these 26 bow fronts. These are a complete little kit. They're really cool because you don't have to have a stand for them. They can fit on a dresser or fit anywhere that you might want them. But for 150 bucks, they're a steal. We have one in here right now that was like 350 bucks. That was from a couple of months ago. So we got these. I think we have 5 if I can count right, and sometimes that is hard for me. We've got 5 of them, so the first 5, $150 under a Christmas tree or on your desk right now for a little shrimp tank or something really cool would be really cool. One more thing I'd like to mention before we go into our saltwater fish. If you have ever wanted to do a saltwater tank, the CoraLife BioCube is one of the best ways to try that. It's not super expensive, and it is a great, safe way to try to do saltwater fish if you've never had any experience and you don't want to spend a lot of money. It's also cool to have a separate little tank, as everything is all inclusive, as you can kind of see with this. They're back in stock, so you definitely want to check one out. And if you've ever been in the market or you're kind of swaying, do I do fresh, do I do salt? They work for both, but we can actually explain how you can easily keep a small saltwater tank with the CoraLife BioCube.
Hey y'all, it's Sam with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. This week we are in front of the monster tank that we have in the back, one of our displays, where we have our puffer, our Picasso, Barney, our purple tang, our Niger trigger. There is a mini honest grouper in here as well. These guys do phenomenal together. Barney was actually the first fish in there, and as you can see, he is very big, but he is also the most dominant fish in this tank, and it's great. It's funny. He's super fun to watch. Just a little sneak peek of things that you can do with really big tanks if you do it correctly. These guys get along very well, and they're super awesome. So check out all the other fish that I got in this week. So after not seeing them for a very long time, I have some gorgeous pink squareback Anthias. These guys are going to be on the bigger Anthias side, and as you all know, Anthias have to be fed multiple times a day, as they do have a very fast metabolism. So this is somebody who is going to benefit from a very heavily well-loved tank. These are gorgeous and add a great pop of color. I have in some gorgeous purple firefish. Purple firefish are part of the goby family. You can keep them in groups, like short-term. Long-term, they tend to eventually pick each other off, so they are going to do best long-term 1 per tank. Obviously, it depends on the size of your tank, but for best results, minimal deaths, 1 per aquarium, and they add a amazing pop of color. I got in some very decent sized yellow CORIS wrasses. CORIS wrasses are going to bury themselves, as they are a wrasse, for a defense mechanism, so they will, quote unquote, disappear sometimes, but these add such a nice color to your aquarium and add a lot of movement. Oh my God. He's a baby clown trigger.
You got a baby clown trigger?
He's a jetpack.
Okay. How many do they have?
I don't know. They don't tell me that.
How much are they?
That?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's get one.
I was gonna get one.
Okay. We're busy ordering saltwater fish. So for the weekend update, you'll see them if they last the weekend. There is a lot of salt and freshwater fish coming in here. Diana's gonna make sure of it. So God bless. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.